Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a happy reading for you. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. It can also talk about somebody who is like enlightened, but especially because we have the woman and the ring, I feel like this is somebody who is excited about a relationship that is moving to the next level. Because this is a general reading, we could be talking about somebody who is maybe not necessarily getting married, but maybe moving in together. But there is a significant commitment of some sort that makes someone happy. Hello there, Pharaoh. How are you doing? Hello, Tiana. Hello, Peggy. It just dove right into the yes, I will marry you kind of vibe. So we're going to roll with it. Let's call it spirit with a little bit of wind chime 10. Why do I feel like I'm in a church? I was like, yeah, it kind of feels like a wedding to me. I don't know how many of you watched my old videos, like before I did live stream when I was still in Minneapolis. I used to predict what the reading was going to be about based on how the wind chimes came through. That sounded like wedding bells a little bit. So, okay, this is the energy oracle. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. All right, what do we have? We have number 5, attachment. And number 53, magician in the mirror. So this is kind of interesting because the energy oracle, as far as I understand it, is kind of like the tarot in the sense that it's like a journey, right? You're generally going to go through pretty much all of those steps. The higher the number from the energy oracle, it indicates that you've gotten through a lot or you've overcome a lot, you've learned a lot. So the magician is basically telling me we have somebody that has overcome a very difficult situation. This could be addiction, abuse, the loss of somebody very close to you. Whatever you have been through, I don't know, I would give you a hug. I admire what you've been through because you have been able to find a way to reestablish balance in your life after this difficult time. And the magician and the mirror implies that you understand what you are comprised of, who you really are, and how you can leverage that power. You may have been a people pleaser or somebody that was relinquishing their power to others, but now you retain that power for yourself. And that is awesome. So let's dive in with the Saint and Muerte deck. I love it. I'm trying to remember her name. Does it start with an S? Like Shara? I can't remember. All right, we've got Judgment, 10 of Cups in the reverse. So we have somebody, I really do feel like this is about letting go of people pleasing or living your life for other people's benefit. There could be like a family issue here. It seems to be a pretty common theme lately. We have somebody that has decided, I know it's not working for me. That's what it is, Shyla. Okay, I was close. I think have somebody that has rejected a family member or a living situation because they felt it was too controlling. The person or the environment they were dealing with was not one that fostered growth and development. It prevented this person from being who they are meant to be. So this person is taking matters into their own hands. We have the Nine of Cups, Lovers, Seven of Cups in the reverse, and the Two of Cups. That is like, without a doubt, I know you are my person. Nine of Cups can be like a dream, right? A wish. And then we have the Lovers card. This is not always about soulmates. It can be about a decision. But this is somebody who's like, I know if I could have whatever I wanted, if I had a genie in a lamp situation and I only had one wish, you're my wish. Just you. I mean, like, if you happen to have like a boat too, that's cool. Or like, you know, cool car. Just kidding. This person's like, no, like I'm not interested in anything but you. I know who you are. I know what I want. I know you are who you say you are. That's the vibe, right? You are my soulmate. This is like really sweet. They feel a connection to that they don't believe they would find elsewhere. Like conviction is the word coming through. Like I know it. Hi there, Aubrey. How are you doing? How do you do? Thank you, Tiana. Hello, Soul Origin. How are you doing? Hello, Voyager. Welcome in. Hello, Paul. How are you? Thank you, Hunter. Yeah, 0 to 60 today. I mean, how else do I read that? That's like, okay. Ooh. This is like a Bernie Mac movie, or I think that wasn't that with like Ashton Kutcher. Okay, so you might have a different religion, you might have an age gap, you might have a different socioeconomic background, you might have a different whatever. Everything's different between the two of you. Okay, you might as well be Romeo and Juliet. Because the family doesn't like it. Family does not like this. They don't like you two together. It might be your family, it might be their family, it might be both of your families. But there were people who were like, why would you want that person? Why? You can't be with that person. That wouldn't work. You're too different. Nope. My vote's. And that worked for a little bit. This person listened to it for a little bit. And then they didn't. And then one day, life slapped them around a little bit, or their spirit guides did. And they were like, why am I living my life for you when I know that this person is my soulmate? If you want to be butthurt about me being happy with somebody that you don't really picture me with, that's your problem. Now, maybe there's a reason. Let's hope everything's like legal or you're not like a homewrecker, right? But I feel like this is just, that's not who I expected you to be with. I expected you to be with a doctor, or I expected you to be with whatever, you know? It doesn't matter because this person knows that's their soulmate. The Fool in the reverse, King of Swords, Four of Cups, King of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's this movie from, I don't know, like 30 years ago with Salma Hayek and, oh my God, don't forget his name. He just died. It's really sad. The dude from Friends. Help me out. Anyways, the movie's called Fools Rush In. All I can think of is Ed Norton, and I know that's not it. He just looks like him. You know what I'm talking about. Is it Matthew? I think it's Matthew. Okay, so anyways, it's a really cute movie. I won't lie. I have watched it multiple times, and I think it's adorable. But the Fool in the Reverse card is not so much giving me like, you're just an idiot. Well done. It's more so that this is somebody who is a little bit weak in the knees, somebody who was a bit resistant at first, didn't really see the value, maybe wanted to focus on work, maybe felt like, because they had different cultures, right? I believe she actually grew up in Mexico, and he was like this hardworking, like architecture or like construction dude building a club in Las Vegas, I think. And he at one point is just kind of like, I don't get it. Like, he didn't speak Spanish, didn't understand the family was talking about him or whatever. And despite all those differences, despite all of the reasons that were provided, his character still fell in love with Salma Hayek. I mean, she's Salma Hayek. Or we all in love with Salma Hayek. Amy and I'm an Audi. You're a belly button? That's wild, Grant. Hi, Josh. How are you? So I'm going to go with, this person has rejected something they realize they really do want, because initially they didn't understand how this was going to work. I don't know how a person who comes from where I come from can be with a person like you who comes from wherever you come from. And I don't get it's like a judgy thing. I think it's just a like, we're very different people. So there was a distancing like that happened in that movie, right? I don't think this is gonna work out. But the more distance, the more you have that like absence makes the heart grow fonder vibe. I do that way too often. Nothing fell. It's okay. It's okay. The distance makes the heart grow fonder. So we have like a really short falling in love time frame, then a like, this is silly. How could I do that? I'm just a fool. Even though I really want this, I guess it's unrealistic in some way. Like, I don't know how to make this work. And then the pushing away is what really makes somebody realize how much they want this. I know previously I didn't want to stay, or I didn't think we could make this work, or I didn't think I could put in, you know, the effort required. But now I'm like all in. This is all I want. I'm going to like be invested. I'm going to make it work. I don't care. I'll make it work somehow. Hi there, Gary. How are you doing? I mean, that's smart, but you don't have to yell at me. Yeah, prenups are not a bad idea. I would support that. We have the Ten of Cups. The truth is, I'm head over heels. The Fool in the reverse, clarifying the Fool in the reverse. And the Lovers is above the King of Swords and below the King of Swords. This person's mad, like in a good way, like crazy about someone. I think for some of you, this person thinks about how someone's hair smells or playing with somebody's hair. Four of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Wands. If they have been spending time by themselves, and I do believe they have, not really seeking out a lot of social interaction, or maybe not going to some of the functions that they normally would go to, this person's ready to come out of a hermit phase and start a new beginning. This is like, okay, I tried, but I cannot forget you. Did I mention this is the Tattoo Tarot? This is the Tattoo Tarot. Yeah, I don't know. If you have to marry for love, if you have to marry for money, I don't get that, but prenups shouldn't be scary. Prenups should just be hey, if things just don't work out, let's not try to screw each other over. How about? So 5 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse, and the 2 of Cups in the reverse. They may have been made fun of, mocked, or kind of felt a bit silly for how much they feel their attraction towards this person that they were told is not good enough for them or not the right kind of person for them. But the more they have traversed this path, the more they realize the fools are the people who would reject true love based on a trait like you're 4 years older than me or your skin's a different color. Those are the fools. So you mean you found true love and you were like, meh, you're the wrong color. You're the one missing out. You're the one who sacrificed happiness for something that doesn't matter. So it's like a change in perspective for this person, perhaps that did require a bit of separation or a sense of loss. The fools are the ones who sleep on the things that would make them happy. If you expect to be happy based on trivial things in your life or material things in your life, you will never know the happiness of true love because you're willing to discard it if it's not exactly what you think it should be. Ace of Swords. So somebody is willing to or ready to tell the truth about this love connection. This could be telling the truth to their family or telling the truth to the person that they're in love with. Page of Wands, definitely confirmation that we're talking about communication and strength. I feel like they have already maybe told the family and they're about to tell the person that they're in love with. I see that as the strength individual. This is somebody who has demonstrated that they can remain calm through a difficult situation, or they don't take advantage of, they don't look for opportunities to start a fight, right? They're easy to get along with is the vibe I'm getting, right? This is the Fairy Lenormand. Do you think the other ring is going to come out? We have luck. So there's something protected about this connection that is bringing these two together in a way that makes it more likely it goes well. You know what that is, right? It's the whip. You are protected from this judgy family. You are protected from the people who want to poo in your punch bowl. The people who want to make it difficult for you to pursue what would make you happy. You are stronger than them. So there's this story. Don't worry, I will come back to the whip. There's a story that I love that my dad tells, and I think he enjoys telling it as well. But my dad's very smart. My grandfather was also quite smart, although he had less education to his name than my dad. When my dad was younger, I think probably like a teenager, he and my grandfather would play chess. And of course, my grandfather was the one who taught my father how to play. And my dad estimated that he would win maybe one third of the time. So when he won, it was, kind of like a big deal. And it got to the point where he was winning more and more. The apprentice was starting to outdo the teacher. And my grandfather wasn't necessarily the most accepting of this. So one time when my dad was clearly about to win, my grandpa swatted all of the pieces off of the board, like through the table. He was just so mad. He wasn't ready to be replaced, right? Like maybe that's not how he thought of it, but like my kid is not smarter than me. That is impossible. He's no. Bah. Look, you have broken a generational curse. You have seen something that your elders, your ancestors, your siblings, your parents have not seen. You're willing to do something for love that I don't think everyone else is. You're willing to do something to be authentic, which could be something a lot of these individuals who are judging you have denied for themselves, because these are people who are unhappy. Okay. They have the sun in the reverse. They are unenlightened, or they are an unhappy group of people, perhaps both. But you are protected and you have luck on your side, even though there are people who want to make this difficult for you, or who want to make this something you would regret, right? You did something that we told you not to do. We want you to feel like that was a dumb idea. Nope. It's not how it's going to go. So the whip, right? I just did this yesterday, but okay. The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. Okay, let's get 2 more after this. I'm eventually going to have to like create merch, and I hope you all realize that for sure there's going to be a whip t-shirt. But if you have opinions on things like that, you should share them. Just go ahead and leave a comment. Maybe not in the live chat though, because that's like harder for me to go back and see. I think there's like a 24-hour delay and then the live chat comes up. I don't know. All right, we have the the cloud and the man. I think this King of Swords is hiding. It's like, I have told nobody where I am. I have told nobody what my plans are, because I don't trust any of them. They would probably try to ruin it. I don't know if you're wrong, because I do think there are some people here that would like to like make you rethink what you've decided. This person's like hiding out, like, is now the right? No. How about maybe in like 6 hours? This person is struggling to pick a time to make their move. But they're ready. It's like, have you ever gotten dressed up to go out and then last minute decided like, I don't want to go anywhere? Or have you made plans, gotten ready, like had like an hour or so to just chill. And then somebody's like, just kidding, I can't go. And you're like, oh, well, I'm like all dressed and I have nowhere to go. That's what this person's energy is coming through as. Like, I'm hiding from people. People don't know where I am. People don't know what I'm up to. I'm feeling good, but I'm nervous. Like, what do I do? What should I do now? So I want to pull a few from the Poe Tarot. All right, what else do we have? Ten of Candles, which is the Ten of Wands. And all I loved alone. This is a bit of a critical moment for somebody who may not feel understood by the people who have known them the longest. And there's some vulnerability. There's fear. I'm offering up my heart and you could stomp on it. Judgment, number 20. There was a loud blast as of many trumpets. There was a harsh grating as of 1,000 thunders. I don't know why it's so satisfying to say 1,000 thunders. Should that be my next channel, you guys? It's not about farting. It's okay. Actually, like, I could legitimately put like a bunch of videos up of thunderstorms from Tennessee because like that shit happens every other day. I kind of love it though. This person knows when they speak their truth, and it kind of feels like what they're saying is, I want to be in a relationship. I want to be with you. F those other people that don't really like us being together. I don't care. What do you say? Empress. The angels whispering to one another can find among their burning terms of love none so devotional as that of mother. For many of you, this love connection is one that heals wounds from childhood trauma that is related to somebody's mother. If this King of Swords has not been loved unconditionally, that is what they have found with this person they would like to be in a relationship with. If this person has struggled to find a parent for their children, they feel like this is somebody who would be a good role model for their children. If this person is perhaps without parents, they feel like they might be able to find that sense of family with this person or with this person and their family, perhaps. But it's a decision they feel is hers. And I like titled it yes. So I feel like these are two people that do want to be together. Seven of Candles, but timing is the important thing, right? Seven of Wands can talk about divine timing. We do have somebody that has luck on their side. And the man shuddered and turned his face away and fled afar off in haste, so that I beheld him no more. This feels like saying what you've always wanted to say to somebody you may have been a little intimidated by, or you may have had a lot of respect for. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't upset them. This feels like, if you're going to disown me, or if you're going to make my life difficult because I'm pursuing the love of my life, then so be it. You want to reject me for that? Do it. But I'm not going to not live my life. Yeah. Just because you feel like you should be able to choose who I spend my time with. I am an independent person. I don't know. You could like play Destiny's Child if you want. There's a lot of like songs about independence. that could be really fun to play at that moment. But I don't think sometimes silence is golden. That's also a pretty good song. But this person who has tried to control you, or these people who have tried to control the King of Swords, are realizing this person is now the captain of their own ship. You cannot control them anymore. I have rescinded any invitation for your influence or your opinion. I can make my own decisions. I choose to be happy. I don't care what you think. Meh. Never to suffer would never to have been blessed. I have done enough suffering. I have done enough of what you asked me to do. It's my time. Pivot, left-hand turn, U-turn, whatever it is. Knight of Wells, which is the Knight of Cups. I love this card because there's a beautiful horse on it. As a thing of art, nothing could be more admirable than the painting itself. But it could have been neither the execution of the work nor the immortal beauty of the countenance, which had so suddenly and so vehemently moved me. That's some deep love right there. This is like, I can't decide if I love how attracted I am to you more or how kind you are more. I don't know how to like distinguish between the different ways I love you because like you are what I want. This is somebody who feels like they are a better person for knowing you. And that's powerful. So it's motivating them. Okay. We'll get a few from the Hidden Truth version 2. And then we'll call it a day. Because I gotta go do stuff. All right. What else do we have? I trusted you. I want to start over. I do feel like this is in the past tense because this person realizes now that they may have acted like they didn't trust you, but they really did trust you. They want to do things the way it would feel natural to them to approach things instead of being so caught up in what other people expect. I told you they think you are super hot. They think about you a lot. I compare others to you. They don't really compare so well. You are the gold standard. I am not over you. They do feel like there's a risk that you think they have moved on or that you may have found somebody. I see life differently now. I told you there was a change in perspective. Now I understand that life is for me to live. It's not for other people to like command of me, right? I don't have a mouse. Hi there, Erica. How are you? Hello, Redbeard. You didn't buy the ring yet? This says you should probably get on it. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes. I have some more shorts. I will post those for you. Yeah, I will see you on the next reading. Okay, bye, guys.